And so with YouTube, I just kind of utilize it more for like the video, like my recordings of me, like, cause I got like a Canon Rebel SL3 or whatever that I record all, whenever I'm sitting at the house, and so I'll put a lot of that content, a lot of the content that I don't put on the, on Facebook or Instagram, I'll put on there, like, and so I try to keep it, with content, but I don't focus a whole lot on YouTube as much as I used to, it's more, especially now that they have reels and those things, like, but with like the Mariota Media, and like the Mariota Media recordings, like those go onto, the studio's platform, so I don't even have to really mess. I just get to share it, and I let them, he takes all the credit and gets all all that for that, and so the less, like, people are always concerned about how much you want, or how much how much, and it's like, for me, I'm like, do what you want, with it, like,
hey, go ahead, throw it up there, because if you get 500 million views on it, guess what? They're all going to go to Spotify and start listening to it, and it's going to blow me up, because even if it is their account that's getting the pay for it, those are people listening to your stuff. And when it comes down to, like, say a record label wanting to do something with you, you get something that goes viral on somebody else's page, they're going to realize that's not from that page very fast, and they're going to find your actual page.
And even like, and I know, I've known a few artists that, like, when they were on the verge of, signing with somebody, they'll make you take all your own stuff down too. They'll make you start from scratch, usually under their, their guidance and stuff. Like, they'll be like,
you got to be careful with some of them too.
Oh, absolutely.
They're music pirates.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And especially nowadays, and I think that, some of it, everything's for a purpose, some of that shit, I feel like, you kind of go overboard with it, like it gets to a point where you're arguing over chord progressions and, things that are common, like you're going to have to play G, C, and D at some point in one of your songs. Like you can't copyright, a basic chord progression. I don't see how people are able to do that. I mean, the words themselves, like, and we were actually just talking about that last night, like, because we were talking about copyright infringement, things like that. And it's like, I don't tend to, like my buddy Zach Kerr, he constantly, like, he gets to hear some of the songs before I'll release them, like songs that I do at shows or, and he'll be like, will you write me out the lyrics, or will you, record it? And I'll try to do my best to wait until it's either video recorded or through DistroKid, because, it's just, you don't have to worry about